Huh? What? Like, Snax on Sports, man. I'm back with another one, and I'm fucking shocked. I mean, I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely don't. I have no words. This is one of the most shocking and surprising trades for me in sports history. Like, this shit just don't make no sense. Let me make sure my audio is on, because last time on my last live, I did a fucking Lamar Jackson live, and more than fucking 75% of the live is on fucking mute and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Okay, it's good. I'm absolutely floored, flabbergasted right now. You know what I'm saying? I like, I honestly really don't know what to say. Like, I'm this reaction right here, this is fresh off the press. You know what I mean? I just got this news like 15, 20 minutes ago, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I just got this news. So, like, everything that I'm finna say right now is fresh off the dome, fam. You know what I'm saying? Off the top. You feel me? So I'm sitting here, I'm riding around driving Uber. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding around driving Uber about an hour ago. You feel me? I get my last little ride. I said, man, let me go on, chill out for the night, you know what I'm saying? Take it in or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And so once I'm done, I park. You feel me? I go to I pick up my phone, you know what I mean? Check out Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't been on there in a few hours, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see what was going on. First thing I see is Amy's Dreamland. What's going on? CT, what's going on, my brother? Brian, shout out to Phil. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that is. You feel me? You ever hate your life, but you don't got the balls to end your life, so you just suffered through your life? Red Creek Squad, let's rock. Yeah, man. I jump on Insta, bro. First thing I see is Shams Charania breaking news with a picture of AD and Luka, and it's not registering to me. I'm like, okay, AD, Luka, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then it says trade. I'm like, who traded who? What? Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis? Like, it's a whole bunch of, like, this is a head scratcher, bro. This is like I just got a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously, none of us seen this shit coming. You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't see this shit coming. Not like I got any type of insight or anything, but you know, sometimes, a lot of times, trades, not all of them, but sometimes you can see a trade coming, or you hear about a specific player potentially getting traded. You know what I mean? They talk about it for so long before it actually happens that when it finally happens, you're not surprised. You know what I'm saying? You may be surprised at a team that a player goes to, but like, for example, you know, Jimmy Butler right now, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you know, just shit like that. Like, that's not, yeah, he's going to get traded. You know what I mean? But it's not going to be a surprise. Like, and to be honest with you, these are actually the trades. You feel me? Yeah, CT, yep, I'm done working for the night. I'm done working for the night, bro. You know what I mean? I'm done working for the night. Fucking these are the trades right here that I love. Like I'm still trying to just, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to just let this shit settle in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm online. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get more info, but it's just like, these are the trades. These are the kind of trades that are exciting because you don't see them coming, and it ain't like a role player getting traded for a role player or a bum getting traded for a bum, or, you know what I mean? It's like, these are 2-star players, and like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So they're saying that LeBron James didn't even know about this. Didn't, like, if that's the case, bravo to the Lakers for taking your motherfucking franchise back from this bitch, LeBron James. I like racing more than football. You feel me? Because that shows that they're saying, like, hey, no, yeah, you know, we still run this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we let him get away with a lot of shit. We let him get away with, you know, running the team and getting one of his friends to coach, getting a family member on the team and all that. Yeah, we allowed him to do that. We let y'all think he running the show. He ain't running the motherfucking show. You know what I'm talking about? So, because usually with something like this, bro, I'm not saying that they need to get his permission. Obviously, they don't need to get his fucking permission. You know what I'm saying? But usually a player of LeBron James caliber, you know, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, you know, Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean? Giannis Antetokounmpo, you know, usually those kind of players, if the organization is going to make a move, like, they usually kind of, well, I'm not going to say they usually, I don't know. I'm not there, you know what I'm saying? But you oftentimes, you would think that they would, you know, at least run it by the star player, you know what I mean? Or the, you know, the best player on the team. Well, for the Lakers, AD is the best player right now. But this is LeBron. Like, so for them not to tell LeBron, or like, even, you know, like I said, not that they needed to tell him, but Dustin Parker said Shaquille O'Neal is better than LeBron James. Hey, for me, I got Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James somewhere around the same ranking all time, somewhere around 6, 7. You know what I mean? 6, 7, 8. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm not. Hey, most people, we've been trained, you know, to just act like LeBron James is the GOAT or the second best player of all time and all that. To me, it's 5, 6 players I'm taking before LeBron James all time. And I can make a legitimate argument for like 10 players. You know what I'm saying? I can literally make a legitimate argument. I can make an argument about Michael Jordan. I can make an argument about Kobe Bryant. I can make an argument about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I can make an argument about Larry Bird. I can make an argument about Shaq O'Neal. I can make an argument about Tim Duncan. I can make an argument about Steph Curry. I can make an argument about Bill Russell. I can make an argument about I'm missing somebody. My fault. Will Chamberlain. Um, there's somebody else that I might be missing out there. Hakeem Olajuwon. But all of those players, I can make an argument that they all can be ranked higher than LeBron James. Whether I'm officially ranking them there or not higher than them is something else. But I can make an argument. There's an argument for all of those players that I just named. All LeBron James do. LeBron James don't got no bag. He got no moves. He got no skills. He played football on the court. All he do is put his head down and bulldoze to the basket. That's all he do. Now, there is something to be said for that. He's all-time points leader and shit. So I'm not taking it away from you. I'm just saying, when it comes to the art of playing basketball, I've seen much better. I feel like LeBron James, although I do say that he's one of the greatest players of all time, I do think that he's a little bit overrated. I just do. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so man, hey, I'm shocked right now, bro, because, and the way they did it, slimy. Them Lakers are slimy to the motherfucker. You feel me? And Dallas too. Now, they're saying that the Dallas Mavericks, the Mavericks were just in the finals last year. They were just in the NBA finals. This is a shocker of the highest order right here. Like I said, the way they did it, this is a slimy move right here, boy. To not tell LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? And when you look, it's like, oh damn, Anthony Davis is with the Dallas Mavericks now. He's teammates with Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson. It's just weird. And Luka Doncic, I believe maybe what the Lakers are trying to do, even though they had Anthony Davis and he could have possibly did this, but I think maybe what they're trying to do is really start to set up the next chapter after LeBron James. LeBron only gonna play another 1 or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna retire either after this year or after next year. He probably could play longer than that, but I just, you know what I mean? I think that he will probably retire. I think he'll probably play 1 more year after this one and then retire. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what the Lakers, I think they looking at it like that. They looking at it like, if we get Luka Doncic, then shit, we got a superstar for the next 10 years after LeBron. And like I said, even though AD is also in his prime, and could have and already had been, carrying that torch as the best player on the Lakers right now, he is a little bit older than Luka Doncic. So, Luka probably has more time remaining left in his, in his career. However, the Mavericks, I'm reading, they saying the Mavericks was concerned about Luka's health because of his lack of being able to stay in shape and come into the season in shape. You know what I mean? Type shit. So Yeah. Let me see. Let me. I'm finna get some information about this because I'm just now finding. Like, I literally don't know what to say. Like, I'm.
Stephen A., thanks so much. Kirk, we're going to have you hang tight. We also want to bring in Brian Windhorst, somebody who's covered LeBron for, at this point, Wendy, I mean, more than 2 decades. You know this guy well, how he plays the game, how he's excelled and carried teams to championships. You heard the guys talking. To what degree do you agree that this is something of a franchise baton pass, more than a move that can get the Lakers to title 5 seed this year?
This is not really about the Lakers. It's not really about LeBron. This is about the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. This move, in the moment here, believe is one of the most stunning trades, one of the biggest and most stunning trades in the history of the league. And obviously, because it is involving a legacy franchise and a legacy player like the Lakers and LeBron, we're going to...
And that's what I started out this live saying. I started out this live by saying, this is one of the, I said 5 minutes ago, this is one of the most shocking trades in sports history for me. Like, bro, like when I first seen this on my phone on Instagram, y'all know they be doing them. So now you got to be careful because nowadays on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook, they got these fake accounts that pride themselves as real sports pages. So, for example, there's some fake pages that it's obvious that, you know what I'm saying, that they're fake, but upon first looking at it, upon eyes first glance, you can't tell because, like, let's say it'll be like Sports Center, right? So they'll take the Sports Center logo, the one that looks exactly like the Sports Center logo, but they'll flip a word or flip a letter or two, and it's a lot of those pages out here, and they post stuff, you know what I mean, trying to be funny, you know what I mean, little memes and shit. So I thought it was one of those. You know what I mean? Like, I had to really look. And then, so I scrolled and I seen another post and then another post. I'm like, wait, this is real? I mean, I'm absolutely shocked, bro. JJ Redick running point guard tomorrow. LeBron at the 5, Bronny at the 4. Big Hoop report. Kyrie with AD championship. Luka and LeBron, I like it. It's completive now, or are you trying to say competitive now? I don't know what to think, bro. Like, everybody know I'm a LeBron James hater, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Luka Doncic. Man, I don't know what to think about this, bro. Like, I'm just shocked, bro. I don't know what to say.
We tend to focus on that, but that's not where the fascinating part is here. Is my phone has exploded with agents and executives and players and all people in the game. The focus in the league is the Dallas Mavericks' decision to trade Luka Doncic here. This is basically a rebuke of him. This is them saying that they don't think they can win with him. They're worried about the kind of defense he plays. They're worried about the kind of way he keeps himself in condition. They're worried, obviously, about his ability to focus at the biggest moments. As you know, Phil, I have felt this way about Luka before, but I've always felt he would get past it. I would felt that would be part of his story. He is 25 years old and he has already qualified for the Supermax, which he was eligible to sign this year. There was no way he wasn't going to sign that contract. He was going to be committed to the Dallas Mavericks. This was a player who was locked in. It was going to be a question of, could he win 2 or 3 MVPs? Could he win 1 or multiple championships? And it was the Dallas Mavericks who are pulling the plug on that. And not only that, they are not auctioning him off. They are not letting the league know, come to us with your highest bid. This was a pocket deal. This was like a $1 billion, mansion changing hands where there was only one bidder, as far as we know. And not only that, they didn't even get the entire package from the Lakers. Yes, they got Anthony Davis. They didn't get Austin Reeves. They only got one of the 2 first-round picks. The Lakers are still holding a first-round pick. How can you trade Luka Doncic and not have the second first-round pick? I mean, that's a minor footnote. Okay, now let me switch over to the Lakers, because the Mavericks side of this is a far, far more fascinating move. Far more fascinating move.
Bro, I mean, I kind of understand it somewhat, about Luka, as far as the concerns that the Dallas Mavericks may have, as far as his conditioning and not, him not taking care of his body and coming into training camp out of shape and all that shit, and always having to work and play his way into shape. I understand it from that perspective, but I mean, damn, to say you can't win with him and y'all was just in the NBA Finals last year, that's kind of wild, bro. But obviously they know more than what I know for sure. But I'm just looking at it like, damn, y'all was just in the NBA Finals last year. 2 years before that, you was in the Western Conference Finals and lost to the Warriors, who went on to win it all. So like 2 of the last 3 years, you were in the conference finals or better. So to say you can't win with them, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, because I would say I disagree with that. You know what I mean? But they know more than me. This is a shocker, bro. This is an absolute shocker. And I feel what Wendy is saying. Wendy is saying this trade is more about the Mavericks giving up on Luka, the Lakers trading AD. This is more about that. You know what I'm saying? How would Cody? What up, Cody? Cody said, how would the Lakers deal with the adversity of pairing a star next to LeBron, who has never been towel whipped buck naked on the locker room floor before? Hey, man, my thing is like this, bro. I'm looking at it like Luka and LeBron play like almost the same type of game, bro. So I'm not saying that it can't work, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are, world-renowned players, so I'm sure they'll find a way to make it work, but Luka don't play off the ball. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James don't play off the ball either, although I think he's more apt to playing off the ball a little bit more than Luka. Luka don't play off the ball, bro. Like, that's not, if Luka ain't got the ball in his hand, he's of no use. You know what I'm saying? And do you think Luka will be able to withstand the backlash from his teammate in his new role? I'm assuming you're talking about LeBron James. I don't really see LeBron James being like, LeBron James isn't known for, he's a leader. You know what I mean? He's a great leader. But I don't really see LeBron James as like the type of leader that, like, he's not like a Kobe or a Jordan as far as like how they were, towards their teammates. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't see that really being an issue, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I don't see LeBron James as that type of leader. you know, that's gonna get in your face and grill you and all that. He's never been that. It's just, for me, like I said, it's just about how are they going. I'm eager to see how they're going to make this work, how they're going to make this fit. Did JJ Redick know about this? You know what I mean? And if he knew and he didn't tell his best friend LeBron James that helped him get the job, so LeBron might be looking at him a little side-eyed too. Like, and then what's LeBron's contract situation? Is he under contract for next year, or is he, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I can check. Or is it is he under contract for this year and next year? You know what I'm saying? I think it's this year and next year, but if it's this year, if it's just this year, I wouldn't be surprised to see LeBron James go somewhere else next year. But now that I say that, I don't know if he do, because his son is on the Lakers. So he's going to want to continue to play with his son. So yeah, I mean, this is because I'm thinking about it like, if they didn't tell LeBron James and he's shocked about this and he isn't too happy about it, that's gonna make him be like, well, shit. He gonna be thinking like, well, shit, I'll move on my damn self. You know what I'm saying? But with his son being on the team and he did all this whining and woofing and crying about wanting to play with his son, you feel me? I don't, that leaves him in the bind now. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Like, I'm eager to see this. I'm eager to see both teams, what both teams are going to look like going forward. And I'm eager to see the Mavericks play the Lakers now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, do y'all understand, bro, what, like, Luka Doncic. Like, the crazy thing about this is, who did I just hear from? There was an NBA player that I think he was getting interviewed, but I can't remember who it was. But somebody was getting interviewed by Shannon Sharp. And it was talking about, I think it was on First Take, and it was talking about how great players don't get traded. Not saying that great players don't get traded in their prime. Not saying that it's never happened, but for the most part, it don't happen like that. Great players don't get traded in their prime. And they just said that earlier this week. You know what I'm saying? And now, a few days later, Shannon Sharp, and I forgot who he was talking to. I don't think he was interviewing nobody. I think it was just a former NBA player that was on the show. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. And then Shannon Sharp was like, yeah, you're right, yeah. Great players don't get traded in their prime, type shit. You know what I'm saying? You're wrong. 2 great players just got traded in their prime. So you motherfuckers don't never know what the fuck gonna happen with this shit. Like, this is an absolute shocker. Straight up.
But okay, switch to the Lakers. LeBron has dreamed about playing Luka Doncic for years. This is something he never got, but he badly wanted. When Luka was deciding where he was going to go within Nike, LeBron pressed him very hard to come to his shoe brand within Nike. He ended up going with the Jordan brand, but he was trying to recruit him then. He saw a vision of the two of them playing together. A couple of years ago, Kyrie Irving tried to get LeBron to figure out a way to get to Dallas, and LeBron said, no, Kyrie, come to LA. But, the reason that Kyrie wanted to think to see if that was possible when LeBron was a free agent was because he knew that the Luka LeBron connection was there. So I'd have to think about it and see them play together. But while LeBron is losing a teammate that he's won a championship with, and I'm sure when he was brought with this, he was in shock. I haven't spoken to him or heard from him, but I have to assume that he will have a lot of excitement because he has dreamed of this, and I'm sure he thought it was never going to happen in his career.
Perk, what do you think about all that? It's a lot to. We're all digesting this together.
Well, I'm looking at it right now, and the fact is that it seemed like the Dallas Mavericks was fed up with Luka. And this is a message to the rest of the league and to a lot of young guys that you have to be professional. No matter how good you are, you have to show a level of professionalism. And let's be real, Luka Doncic has a history of being out of shape. He has a history of having soft tissue injuries. Why? Because he's not taking care of his body. We saw last year when they were deep in the playoffs that, you know, the great Michael Finley had to go pull the beer from his hand. So at the end of the day, look.
Yeah, Luka probably like.
The Dallas Mavericks has put themselves.
Luka probably like. Why I gotta be in shape? I'm damn near the best point guard in the league. Fuck, I gotta be in shape for. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing is working just fine for me. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? I've been to I was in the finals last year. I'm an MVP finalist every damn year. I was in the Western Conference Finals 3 years ago. I stay dropping 50 and 60 points on niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop me from scoring. So, well, I need to, you know what I mean? But I'm like, damn, bro. The Dallas Mavericks soured on Luka Doncic that much like that? The crazy thing about it is because this is how you know, like the media and all that, they don't know everything. They don't know, they always think they got the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that for the most part, guys like Woj, you know, Woj doing something else now, but Sham Charania and you know, all the beat writers and all that. Yeah, you know, they talk to the team and they talk to players and coaches and stuff like that, but they don't know everything, bro, because for the Dallas Mavericks to sour on Luka Doncic like that and us to have not heard anything about it, like usually it's some type of you know, usually you'll hear Stephen A coming on his show, you know what I mean, talking about, you know, he's hearing rumblings that, you know, the Mavericks are, you know, growing, you know, weary and getting a little frustrated with Luka Doncic and his lack of, you know, being able to show up to training camp in shape and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like usually you would hear something like that first. You know what I'm saying? So for this to not have like gotten out or leaked out in any type of way, that's why it's so shocking. You know what I'm saying? Because like last thing we heard, Luka was out hurt. We just waiting on him to get back. You know what I'm saying? So the Mavericks can get back on their high horse and try to make another run at it. You know what I'm saying? But this happened, so it's just weird, bro. No, I'm still getting info. So let me see.
Situation in a great situation. Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving is going to do magic together with the pieces that they have ran under Jason Kidd. Reminding y'all,
Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. That's just a combination I never even thought about. So now Kyrie is back to being that main ball handler kind of guy. So now it's on him now. That's what they felt. They felt like, man, we got Kyrie. So you got Kyrie, you trade for Anthony Davis, and then you got Klay Thompson. We all know he's not the Klay Thompson of, you know, 5-6 years ago. But he still got that sniper in him, you know what I mean? Just a couple games ago, he hit 7 3-pointers, I believe, in the first. Was it 7 3-pointers in the first half or the first quarter? I believe it was the first quarter. He just hit 7 threes in the first quarter. Like, so that means he still got it in him. It's still in there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, it's crazy, bro. The Mavericks might have a little action after you know, Anthony Davis kind of settle in and get over the shock, because I know he like, what? Huh? I came over here he probably thought the Lakers was, he probably thought he was going to take the torch after LeBron left. They was like, nah, that's crazy, bro. The Lakers is, boy, they slimy. They slimy.
J Kidd did coach AD for a minute. He knows AD. He knows what he likes to do. He's going to put him in position to be successful. And the best thing about it is that Anthony Davis doesn't have to play the 5 position. He still have Derek Lively and Daniel for 4. Luka is an international superstar.
I'm done with
He's a guy that's going to go out there and get you.
Don't nobody want to hear from Perk. Let me see who else talking. Shams. Let me see what Shams talking about.
It is the Sports Center. Kevin Connors, Amina Smith here with you, and just a blockbuster what's happening in the NBA right now. In the wee hours of this Sunday morning, just all hell has broken loose, Kevin.
And blockbuster mega trade involving 2 of the biggest superstars in all of the NBA. We told you the 2 biggest names. Here's the complete deal. And Shams saying, yes, this is real because it didn't feel like it. Dallas sending Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. Max Christie and the Lakers' first-round pick in 2029. The Utah Jazz had to get involved to make the whole thing happen. They land Jalen Hood-Schifino and a couple of second-round picks. But the big news is Luka to the Lakers, Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks. And we bring in Shams Charania, who broke this trade, and the internet. Shams, how did this deal materialize?
This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade, definitely that I've been a part of in recent NBA history, as far as it was never clearly out there. And you saw 2 teams in Rob Pelinka with the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison there, doing this deal. And I'm told Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the players, coaches, the Mavericks and Lakers had no idea. I can assuredly tell you, it's a fact. LeBron James had no idea this was coming. Anthony Davis had no idea this was coming. I'm told Luka Doncic is still stunned about this trade. But when you look at the totality of what just occurred, Luka Doncic is a 25-year-old, like you said, mega star. Perennial All-NBA player.
Bro.
He's someone that you think of as untouchable, as a guy that's never...
That's the reason why it's shocking, because, like, Luka Doncic is the type of player, he's supposed to be, like, untouchable. Like, you don't trade Steph Curry. You don't trade Luka Doncic. You don't trade LeBron James. You don't trade Kevin Durant. You don't trade Giannis Antetokounmpo. You don't trade Nikola Jokic. You don't trade those players. Those are all-time generational players. He said LeBron James didn't know, Luka didn't know, Anthony Davis didn't know, coaches didn't know. Hey, they was doing backdoor deals, fam. They late night with it. You understand me? Hey, man, the Lakers is real slimy right now, fam. I didn't think they had it in them. You know what I'm saying? They just showed, like, goodness gracious, bro. Now, I guess I should be, I don't know, I guess should I be giving more credit to the Mavericks? But I'm just saying it's shocking both ways, but I'm just saying for the Lakers, though, because it's like they're supposed to all-time great pantheon player that before trade somebody like this, You know what I'm saying? Like before you make a deal like that or make a change like that, you would just think that you would think that they would have said something. Even if they gonna do it, even if he don't want them to do it, you know what I'm saying? But that's probably why they couldn't tell him, because they knew he probably be like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And if he say don't do that, and they like, nah, we got to go on and make this happen, then he probably gonna, run, go tell AD real quick and all that. So they just wanted it to be a shock to everybody. JJ Redick didn't even know. He said coaches didn't know. So to me, that tells me JJ Redick didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They kind of left it like the wording is, he kind of left it to where some coaches may have knew, some coaches may not have known. I think that means JJ Redick didn't know. The Lakers didn't tell JJ Redick. But I believe Jason Kidd knew. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't going to say nothing. But I believe Jason Kidd knew that this was happening. You know what I'm saying? He knew that this was getting ready to go down. You know what I mean? He probably was, he between him, the general manager, whoever that is, I don't know, and Mark Cuban, the owner, they all was in on it. And whoever else is in the organization helping making them type of decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I think Jason Kidd knew. You feel me? And he okayed it. Not that if he didn't want it to happen, that, you know what I mean? But I think that they got so much respect for him. Like the Lakers, I'm not saying they don't respect JJ Redick, but bro, he's there because of LeBron James. With them making this move, this tells me that they're letting it be known we're in control, okay? And we, that tells me that JJ Redick ain't got no type of say-so or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. You feel me? To where the Mavericks, you know what I mean, they, even though Mark Cuban can make whatever decision he wants to make, I believe that he respects Jason Kidd enough to where if Jason Kidd didn't want to do this trade and was like, let's give him a little while longer. You know what I'm saying? I believe he would have trusted what Jason Kidd had to say, just because, Jason Kidd is a high-level Hall of Fame basketball player himself. You know what I'm saying? Cheyenne, what's good, boy? Here comes National Bron Association. hey, bro, but look, though, to me, it's crazy. Cheyenne, I'm saying this, bro. To me, you right. It is for to be National Bron Association again, right? But to me, this is actually, to me, the Lakers showing a little backbone, even though they saying the Mavericks is more or less kind of the ones that kind of, spearheaded it, or, was, really trying to get rid of Luka, which is fucking crazy to say. I think the Lakers doing this, I think they showing that okay, yeah, we allow for LeBron to do all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, to have JJ Redick as the coach, to get his son on the team, but all that happened because we let it happen. They showing with this move that they in control still. LeBron James ain't running shit, because how could you not tell LeBron James about this? So I think it says something positive about the Lakers. You feel me? The Mavs proved themselves in long term. They probably did. Now that I think about that, you saying that, because Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, although both of them is still, I would consider in their prime. Anthony Davis for sure, and Kyrie too. They a little older, so you feel me? They got they probably got less of a shelf life left. You know what I mean? 3-4 good years. You know what I mean? At best, to where Luka got another 10. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with you on that. And then saying too, I'm like, okay, the Lakers is also setting this up for after LeBron. They saying, okay, we getting ready to you know what I'm saying, we doing this because now, you know what I mean? Because I think LeBron only gonna play another year or two. Then he gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? So now they got Luka to pass the torch to. You know what I'm saying? After LeBron. So I think the Lakers kind of setting themselves up for, and then people always want to come to the Lakers anyway. So now you got Luka over there. They say a lot of players don't want to play with Luka, or you got a rep for not, for whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I think especially after. But another thing too, they both play the same. LeBron and Luka play the same. You feel me? So they both need the ball in their hand. How's that gonna work? The Lakers are screwed too. They lost too much first round picks. Oh, well, they said, hold on. I just seen right here, Shams just said that they didn't lose the Mavericks didn't get no first round picks from the Lakers, unless you're just talking about in general. If you're talking about in general from other moves they made, okay, I see what you're saying. But from this trade right here, they didn't get no first round picks.
Going to be traded. I'm told that the Mavericks actually approached the Lakers and offered Luka Doncic a few days ago in a trade. Very recently, the Mavericks went out. They knew exactly who they wanted. They wanted Anthony Davis. That's the player that if they were ever going to trade Luka Doncic, if this was even a thought that was going to cross their mind, it was for AD. And so the Mavericks called the Lakers, offered Luka Doncic, and that's when the Lakers had to huddle internally. They've never offered Anthony Davis ever in a trade. But if you're going to get offered Luka Doncic, that's when Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, and that organization, they had to meet. And it's Luka Doncic at the end of the day. And they went out, and he's a 25-year-old player for the next decade. You can look at him as the face of your franchise. And on the other side, with the Mavericks, you have someone who's 31. He's in the prime of his career. He wants to win a championship now. Anthony Davis does. You pair him with Kyrie Irving, who he's friends with and close with. Jason Kidd coached him on the 2020 championship Lakers. Jared Dudley, there's other members of that coaching staff that he's very close with, and Nico Harrison he has a relationship with through Nike. So you take the curtains back, and it makes a lot of sense in many ways. But this coming right now, it's the most stunning trade that I've definitely been a part of.
Shubs, I got to backtrack for a minute here.
Bro.
Anthony Davis is 31. He's been in the league 12, 13 years. He's a
Bro.
superstar. Luka Doncic is 25.
This shit wild, bro. I mean, the first round picks they lost from the AD trade. Okay, yeah. AD trade back in 2019. And all the young players they drafted from. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, they did lose a lot, but man, I just think they gonna find they're like, I'm not saying that they gonna win a championship or nothing like that, but I feel like it's ways around that. You know what I mean? Especially because they the Lakers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna have a way to circumvent that, the fact that they don't got a lot of first round picks coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the years to come. It may bite them in certain ways. It is gonna bite them in certain ways, but they gonna have ways. It's the Lakers. They gonna have ways to overcome that. You know what I'm saying, and still get some players. You know what I'm saying. Adam Silver, Slipper, when you get their magical picks. Man, Adam Silver has actually ruined the NBA, bro. Like, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a discussion. It's not even a discussion, bro. Man, I guess the Lakers are above the new CBA, but the Warriors get penalized. Hey, well, the Warriors is worth the most money right now. They got more money than the Lakers. That's crazy. They said the Warriors got more money than the Cowboys. Now that's crazy. Guess they still mad about KD to go to state. Hey, you know they gonna hold it against us for as long as they can, man. It is what it is. You know, but damn, bro. This one right here is a shocker to the highest order, big dog. Okay. I thought I seen somewhere that the Warriors are out of the four major sports. The Warriors are the highest. They worth the most and some shit. You know what I'm saying? I just seen that recently. Maybe it was something else I seen, but yeah. Hey, I for sure thought the trade was fake. That's how you know it's a big deal. I mean, that's how you know it's a shocker and a stunner. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And I found out a little bit later than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 12:51 right now. I probably found out about an hour ago now, something like that. Probably about an hour and a half ago. You feel me? Before that, I hadn't even looked at nothing online because I've been driving Uber. You feel me? So I hadn't even been looking around. Looking on the internet at nothing for the last, I want to say, 3-4 hours before that. So the last time I seen something on the internet was at about 6 o'clock because I went out to drive from like 7 p.m. to like 11 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And it was like 6 something, and the Lakers was playing the Knicks. It was the third quarter. You feel me? That's the last thing I seen. You know what I'm saying? After that, boom, I hit the street. And I didn't jump back on until I was done. So the first thing I see when I go to Instagram is Sham Charania breaking news. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking. I got a picture of AD and Luka, but it's not registering to me at all. I'm looking straight through AD and fucking Luka. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what why they on the picture? You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, wait, what? Trade? It say trade. I'm like, trade who? What trade? Who what the fuck? What is this? You know what I'm saying? And then I keep scrolling, and then I'm seeing like, oh wait, they're saying Anthony Davis got traded for Luka Doncic? Uh-huh. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, bro. This shit wild.
Years old, and a perennial MVP candidate who you could make a case has not even hit the prime of his career. Why move him?
I think a few factors. He's going to be super max eligible coming up in this upcoming summer, a massive extension. And we have seen Luka Doncic over the last few years deal with injuries. There's been a lot made about his conditioning and how he is, but that's something the Mavericks have had to make.
Shit, his conditioning. One thing I know. I talk a lot of LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? And rightfully motherfucking so, okay? You know what I'm saying? He's a bitch, you feel me? But the one thing I can say is that man know how to take care of his damn body. So if anything, he can help Luka Doncic on. I'm not saying train like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that LeBron got physically is God-given. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you know what I mean? So, but at least he can at least point him in the right direction and give him a few little pointers on, hey, you know what I mean? Do this or do that. Or maybe if you try this, you know what I mean? You will be a little bit more in shape. You know what I mean? You'll be a little bit more fit. You know what I'm saying? Which means you might have a little less injuries. You know what I mean? And just do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, trading him over there. I think this trade right here is a better trade for the Lakers than the Mavericks. You know what I mean? I think the Mavericks made it a little worse on themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you got a player like Luka Doncic. I don't know, man. You might, but you know, they know better than me. You know what I'm saying? I guess they still mad about KD. The Warriors are second couple. I thought that not even 2K can pull this trade. On my mama. 2K can't pull this trade. But NBA rejected Kobe from playing with CP3. Yeah, you know, that was a whole different situation, man. You know, with the NBA owning the team at the time and all that. It was just weird. David Stern, and rest in peace, David Stern. I wish he was the commissioner right now. You know what I'm saying? It would be way better than what it is right now. The NBA would be in much better position than what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? But on that one, you know what I'm saying? He kind of dropped the ball a little bit because the NBA was the official owner of the team at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so they end up making the decision, but they were saying, you know, we're not acting as the NBA, we're acting as the owner. You know what I'm saying? So that's why whatever, bro. So who knows what would have happened, man? Kobe might have got number 6 and 7. You know what I'm saying? Kobe and CP3 on the same team? Psst, 2 dogs. 2 dogs. You feel me? You heard Kendrick Perkins and Mad Dog Russo trashing the Warriors. Nah, I ain't really. Mad Dog, Kendrick Perkins, I don't listen to nothing he got to say. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Hubba Bubba. Molded. I don't listen to that big gorilla looking ass nigga. But Mad Dog, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll watch First Take on Wednesday when he on, just to kind of like, you know what I mean, see what he talk about. But I ain't necessarily heard what they've been saying about the Warriors, man. You feel me? But I know they saying, I mean, to me, to be honest with you, I mean, whatever they saying about the Warriors right now, I think is to me is warranted. Like the Warriors is the crazy thing, bro, is like, to us, we so used to the last 10 years and all the winning that right now, to us Warrior fans, it feels like we are ass and we're 500. Like to another team, like you know what I mean, like to the Spurs or something like that, to be hovering around 500, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Or for some of these bad teams, you know what I'm saying, the position that we in right now, they would love to be in. But we so accustomed to winning now that we look at it like we trash. But I mean, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to talk about this, that, trades, and this, that, bro. Like, ain't no trades going. We ain't winning no championship, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. And to me, the biggest reason why they can talk about here being these motherfuckers on 95-70 game, be woofing this shit all damn day, every day, bro. You can look. This is Steph Curry is my favorite player. Okay. He's definitely one of my top 3 favorite players all time. Okay. I have to be objective and look at this. I have to be honest and look at this objectively. Okay. Steph Curry is still playing at a high level, somewhat, but you see how I somewhatted it, you know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, the biggest reason why the Warriors aren't what they used to be is because Steph Curry has, declined just a smidge, just a tad bit. Okay, you can see it. Okay, he's not doing it with the regularity that he used to do it. He's having there's a lot of 14-point games, 15 and 16-point games now. You know what I'm saying? And then every once in, every one out of every 4 or 5 games, he'll throw a 30-pointer in there. You know what I'm saying? And he still can do it. I'm just not seeing it on an every night basis anymore. You know what I'm saying? It ain't every night. It's like every other night. And it's almost not every other. It's almost every other night. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just not. Steph Curry is on a decline. He's on a decline. Steph Curry's on a decline. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically, you just summed up everything I was just trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be nice about it, but he's on a decline. You know what I'm saying? Also, those knee, thumb, and ankle injuries are not helping either. Yeah, that's part of the reason why. You can see it, man. Steph Curry is on a decline. And I believe that Steve Kerr and the Warriors see it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I'm hearing a lot of talk about, I heard Steve Kerr, the other night, talking about, it's on me. I got to find ways to get him open and get him to. Why is he saying that? He's saying that because Steph Curry is not being able to break anybody down off the dribble anymore like he used to. He still got the handles, but he's not as quick. You know what I mean? He can still do it. It still looks the same, but it's you can see there's a decline there. So to me, that's the biggest reason why. They can say anything they want about trade this and trade that and get this player and get that player and other player need to step up and this and that and blah blah blah. And he needs help. We never been that. that tight. That's all I hear on 95.7 The Game all day. These motherfuckers guru and all these motherfuckers complaining, whining about help, and he needs help and all this. What is that? That means he's not what he once was. If he need all this motherfucking help, and I understand we had good teams in the past, he didn't do it on his own, but you know what I mean? Or like y'all, like he's like, you know. Now, the only thing I would say is that the only thing I would say is that if it was some way to happen where, like, for example, if the Warriors was able to get like a Luka Doncic and like he's the one now, you know what I'm saying, and Steph Curry's the two now, not like, you know, in the literal sense too, you know what I'm saying, that like Luka can be the point guard and Steph can be the two guard, you know what I'm saying. The defense would really suffer in the backcourt, you know what I mean? Like Steph is not a bad defender, you know what I mean? But you know, that would be a bit of an issue. But that's the only scenario where I see like it gotta be something like that. We gotta get a Luka or a Giannis, you know what I mean, or something like that, and then you turn Steph Curry into the second best player on the team. You know what I'm saying? Because he's declined. You know what I'm saying? He's absolutely declined. You feel me? And we see it. Everybody sees it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is Steph Curry, one of the greatest of all time. So we want to be, you know, we want to be nice about it. You know what I mean? We don't want to be mean about it. You know what I mean? That's all it is. I don't mind Warriors making moves as long as it don't destroy the future, unlike a certain king. Yeah. Oh man. Like, and that's what I'm saying. And that's why I love the fact that Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green a few weeks ago came out and basically said that. You know what I mean? Like they basically said, ain't no need to yeah, we want to, you know, get better, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But if it's not gonna be something that's just gonna make us like, you know what I mean, a instant championship contender, you know what I mean, it don't make no sense to fuck up the future like that. And I agree with that, you know what I mean. I'm cool with where they at right now. I just get tired of the talk about, like I said, I ain't got no problem with whatever move they make. I'm just saying, like, man, if you gon', you know. Another thing is, too, I just feel like, you know, I don't know, bro. I just feel like Klay Thompson should still be a Warrior, bro. And I feel like he actually could help them. Like, the Warriors don't have no damn offense. You know what I mean? Like, they're like the only team in the league that's consistently not scoring in triple digits. You know what I mean? And if they do, it's like 1-0. Like last night, they lost to the fucking Suns 130-something to 1-0-something. You know what I'm saying? So like they be barely getting to 100 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got clowns in the media calling out Steph for being soft, for not demanding more help. Like, that's just ridiculous, bro. Like, them fools is stupid. Them fools is stupid. That's admirable. What does he need to, like, this is what I'm saying. This is what these people don't understand, and this is what I'm saying. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? Steph doesn't, like, that's similar to when I hear like, oh, you know, if he's not going to win another championship here, then, you know, the Warriors owe it to him to trade him somewhere else so he can try to win a fifth championship. That's stupid. Why would he have to do that? He doesn't need to go chasing championships. Like, he's like he did it. Here, won all his championships. Here, he's got 4. Like, like, dude, not a lot of all-time great players have 4. It's like it's like, I'm talking about all-time great players, not, a role player like Robert Horry, who contributed to all 7 of his championships. I'm just saying he's a role player. I'm saying the guys who was driving the car. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. It's Steph. It's Jordan. It's Kobe. It's Magic. It's Kareem. It's Shaq. It's Tim Duncan. I want to say LeBron, but I'll really say 3.5 because that motherfucking Mickey Mouse shit. But whatever, just for the sake of him having 4, I'll say LeBron. You feel me? That's 8 right there. And who else am I missing? Oh, Bill Russell. How the fuck can I forget him? 9. So, but still, it's probably if you want to go to some of the other Celtic greats that got all of them championships too, then yeah, you could name 2. But I'm saying they was all on the same team. I'm still saying to have 4 championships, and to be the guy that led it, that's still rarefied air right there. You know what I'm saying? Larry Bird himself only got 3. You know what I'm saying? Not only, that's still a lot too. But you know what I mean? He got more than Bird. So you feel me? I'm just saying, bro, Steph Curry doesn't have to go to another team to go chase a 5th ring and this and that and all this sort of shit. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing. Steph Curry got a dynasty status. That is rare feat, especially in modern day sports. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. On some all the way real shit. So, like, that goes to my point. For me, I'm just saying, bro, I'm like, I'm cool with watching the Warriors and just seeing them compete every night because they still playing hard. They still do a lot of dumb shit and they go through stretches where they can't fucking score, and you know what I mean? But you can see that ain't nobody quit or nothing like that. They out there playing. They just not good. You know what I'm saying? They just okay. And a lot of times they look bad. You know what I'm saying? They go through stretches where they just look bad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with where they at. I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, man, like you done won 4 championships, bro. It is like to still be complaining. You know what I'm saying? But that I understand. If all the fans that's like that, that's just they either younger, you know what I mean? So they, they don't understand that this is rare to have a dynasty, you know what I mean? Especially where this team was, you know what I mean, and the history of it. Or you just unrealistic and you just don't understand that this type of shit it's not supposed to just keep going on. Like that's what get me frustrated about these motherfuckers in the media, especially local media. You know what I mean? It's like they sound like this, like they expect this shit to just keep going on just because Steph Curry on the team. Bro, you can't look at Steph Curry this year and see he's declining. He's declining. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same, bro. You feel me? So yeah, to me, you know what I mean? It's simple math, man. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, they where they supposed to be. It's the end of the road. But I do think it was a mistake to let go of Klay Thompson because I think he could actually help You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he's not the Klay Thompson of 5-6 years ago, but he still be having some moments. You know what I mean? He's still doing some shit over there, you know what I mean, with Dallas. With the other game when he hit 7 fucking threes in the first quarter, like, we could use some of that. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely use that. The Warriors are 6-3 against the top 3 seeds in the West. Issues is they are too inconsistent. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. They didn't beat OKC twice. You know what I'm saying? They got the win against Boston. You know what I mean? But then they got blew out against Boston just last week or a couple weeks ago, whenever it was. But yeah, man, I'm not even tripping off the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I know what they is. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not even getting myself into thinking, you know what I mean, anything. I'm not even thinking about no championship. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way I can think about championship with the Warriors is if I see Steph Curry playing at a certain level consistently. When I see that, then I know, okay, yeah, but yeah, he not like, nigga, Steph Curry that's all time great what we witnessed. You know what I'm saying? He not at that level right now. You know what I'm saying? He like a notch below that right now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being the best player in the league or a top 3 player in the league like he's been for most of the last 10 years, right now he's more like a top 15. You know what I'm saying? 15 to 20, something like that. Like I'll say top 15. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's still in there. You know what I mean? You can see it because he still play. You know what I mean? He still had those games, but just like you said, it's just inconsistent. It's not consistent. LeBron out here crying for more help as usual and praise that. But hey, but that's true. But you gotta think too with this is that, like, I'm telling you, man. And obviously he might get over it. He probably gonna get over it, but if he is, man, but you gotta think of it like this. Like, damn, bro, like they didn't even let it aim. So he probably feeling mixed about this. Cause you know, his ego and pride, and he just think he think he invented basketball and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Wendy was saying he always wanted to play with Luka. So he probably excited from that standpoint, but obviously he disappointed from the fact that, damn, we had to give away AD to do that. And not only that, the way y'all went about it so slimy behind a nigga back, he probably feeling, you know what I mean? The Lakers did this kind of slimy though. You know what I'm saying? They was kind of slimy with this one. Hold on, I need to unplug this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Lakers was real slimy with this one. I won't be surprised if the NBA gives LeBron his 5th ring, like how the NFL gifted Peyton Manning that Super Bowl in 2016. Man, they bet not. If they do that shit, they gonna lose all they fucking fans. Like, we don't fuck with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? That's off the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta understand that he's not beloved like that, like no Michael Jordan. Like, only his fans love him like that. You know what I'm saying? So if they keep trying to plaster this fool out there, like come on, bro. Nah. Nah. If that happened, if he do that, if they do that, that's just showing what they trying to do. Cause he's not. It's the same with Steph Curry. Yeah, he can still do some things, but he's not that caliber of player no more. To lead a team to a championship and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the caliber of player that he is. So if they let him get a championship, you know they cheating. You know what I'm saying? You know they rigging this shit. Rigging this shit like a motherfucker, man. So, yeah, you know, let me see, man, what else going on?
Manage and handle year after year, but at the end of the day, he is Luka Doncic. He is a stud in every way, and that's why it is certainly fascinating that the Mavericks ended up deciding to trade him, but this is clearly something that they feel Anthony Davis is better suited for this team to win a championship. They just lost Derek Lively for an extended period of time, potentially the next 3 months. They lost Maxi Kleber to a fracture in his foot. He was a part of this trade. So you have a clear need at the big spot. You got Kyrie Irving in a trade a couple years ago. He's going to be eligible himself for a massive deal coming up this summer. He's got to play.
Damn, bro. Like, that's just crazy, bro, that they just offer him like that. Like, damn, bro. They just really got off of Luka Doncic like that. They was like, nah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like that? No, they got a great player back. So, you know what I mean? I'm not going. They didn't just give him away for nothing. They got Anthony Davis back. But it's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just some wild shit. I never seen it coming. At motherfucking all. Let me see who else talking.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your dreams. So your dream
Come on, man.
And vacation home.
Luka and AD got.
Think. Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Insane. It's crazy. Luka and AD got done dirty behind their back. This trade proves these organizations don't care about its players. I see what you're saying, but I do somewhat disagree. Just because, like it's a business, bro. So, like, these players understand that stuff like this can happen. You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying, but the only thing with that is that, like, that's kind of, it's just my opinion. That's looking at it from a more of a, like a, how I want to say this, like a feelings kind of standpoint. Like, because if I'm AD or Luka, I'm definitely feeling a certain way. I'm definitely like, damn, like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you would always look at it. You will always look at it more as, you know, you will look at more of the team that got rid of you versus more of the team that wanted you, that you're going to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the players understand, bro, that this is what they sign up for. They're paid handsomely. Anthony Davis is getting $60 million a year for the next 3 years. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he signed 3 years, $180 million. So, like, they understand that this is a part of it. You know what I mean? And this shit can be a shocker, but you are essentially just like, you just a player. So you just like, how I want to say this without, like, you just like a piece. You like property. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just like a tool that they can, like, you know what I'm saying? They can use you, trade you, and get somebody. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, we look at these players like they are this, that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They are. I love to play professional sports. You know what I'm saying? But the ones who running the teams are the ones that's actually in control. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like I said, this move just proves it to me, because you would think that the Los Angeles Lakers, with how they didn't let LeBron James just take over the franchise, you would have thought that they would run this by him. They probably look at it more like, nah, bro, we still running this shit. Not only that, how dare you have anything to say, nigga? We drafted your fucking son. So this is like a chestnut checkers move. Like, yep. Oh, you thought you were just gonna be doing all this shit and running around the franchise doing the fuck you want to do, and we gonna run everything past you? Nah, we gonna show your motherfucking ass. We still run this shit. You feel me? So this move, to me, it shows that. So that's all it is. But I agree. Now that roll bite. Dude, that roll bite. Shoot that roll bite. Shoot that wrong pipe, dog. Damn. Damn. That one of the ones right there. But I'm saying, I agree from the standpoint of, if I'm AD or Luka, yeah, I do feel a certain type of way off the top, for sure. I'm feeling some type of way. I'm like, damn. I thought y'all fuck with the kid. You understand me? But they like, yeah, we fuck with you, but we got to make this move, big dog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy, bro. And yeah. The Mavs didn't even tell Luka about this. I mean, their franchise player. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, I totally feel what you're saying, bro. And somebody might say, oh, the Mavericks, you know, this is how they're going to treat their franchise player. This is how this is what they're going to show to the rest of the league, how they treat their franchise players, I would say I disagree. I say this is a Luka thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they had Dirk Nowitzki. They ain't treat Dirk like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something within Luka, training-wise, conditioning-wise, that they obviously was not fucking with. And so Shams just said they offered Luka a couple days ago. And I understand they probably told him, look, they probably told the Lakers like this, look, y'all got to make sure this don't get out. Even if y'all don't want him, y'all got to make sure that it doesn't get out that we even offered him. You feel me? But that, bruh, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You would think that they would let their franchise player know, but I think they had to do it like this. Both sides had to do it like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because they just had to do it like this. Because look how it came out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like the way that it came out, just a shot. Bro, everybody that I'm talking to and everybody that I see say anything about this is saying that when they first seen it, they thought it was a joke. Or they didn't think it was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the way they did it, I think it was great. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I think it was perfecto. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because it's a learning lesson for Luka. You got to understand. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing happening. You still getting your money. You still getting your money. You still one of the best players in the league. All that. Nothing changes except for your team. But what you got to understand is that, like, that goes to show you got to understand and take this shit serious and understand that these, bro, you got to understand, bro, they paying these motherfuckers not just millions of dollars, like gazillions, bro, like a year, bro. These motherfuckers is getting paid 40, 50, 60 million dollars a year, bro. The least you can do is be in shape. I mean, that's the least you can do. Just I understand you a great player naturally. I understand, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can walk on the court, you know what I mean, Luka, and go 30, 10, and 10. But nigga, what if you really just trained like that though, and just really just put that work in? Hey, that's what they basically saying. They basically saying he don't got that work ethic like that. That's basically what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So, you can be a great player and pass on doing that. That's Allen Iverson is one of my favorite. Allen Iverson is also one of my top 3 favorite players of all time. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? But that's they said that about Allen Iverson somewhat too, is that he was just naturally gifted, and he was. You know what I'm saying? But the overly work ethic and this and that, like, he wasn't really, you know what I mean? That wasn't really his thing. You know what I'm saying? He showed up to play on the court, you know what I'm saying? And he gave it his all. Every game that he played, put it all out there on the line. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he probably could have been even more of a killer, you know what I mean, if he really had that Kobe kind of shit, that Kobe kind of draw, that Mamba mentality, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with Luka. Luka just got to understand, hey, you know what I mean? I got to take this shit serious. Not that he wasn't taking it serious, but like, they want you to, like, be the best you can be. You know what I mean? Like they basically saying that Luka is just showing up and just basically going through the motions. He's that good where he can just basically go through the motions and be an all-pro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But they saying that he can be better. He can do more. You feel me? And like I said, if I'm going to be paying you all this fucking money, you feel me? If I'm going to be paying you all this fucking money, the least I can ask, like, we look at it like, and I understand, like, oh, they got to respect to this, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I'm paying you. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are great players, but they can give this money to anybody. You know what I'm saying? They can give this money to somebody that's going to take it more serious. You know what I mean? And maybe a little bit less talented and gifted. You know what I mean? They don't just have to give this money to you. Motherfuckers, oh, well, you need the players because you need the players. And you need great players. But the players is not going to override. The players need the teams more than the teams need to play. I mean, they both need each other. So I'm not going to sit up there and say, you know what I mean, without players, you ain't got no league. But what I can say is that a lot of these owners and people that run these teams, they are in the positions that they are without these players. Because how do you own a team without having money? You got to have money to own a team. So the owners, the motherfuckers that's actually owning the teams, they don't necessarily need the players to be where they at in life. They already at where they at in life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they ain't, you know what I mean? And the motherfuckers say, oh, well, what about the players that was, what about the owners that were given the team from their fathers or whatever that passed away or whatever? If there wasn't no professional team for no professional sports or whatever, because there wasn't no players, then how would they? Well, they would still be rich. You would just put your money in something else. You know what I mean? In a different business. So that wouldn't stop. But the players more need the teams in the NBA and these professional leagues because that's how they're getting rich. You know what I'm saying? So they never gonna. Hey man. I understand, but nah. Just wanted to let me see what KD's saying.
Crazy. Yeah, I would have never thought Luka Doncic get traded at this age, you know, mid-season. NBA will help place, man. Insane, it's crazy. Yeah, I would have never thought Luka Doncic get traded at this age, you know, mid-season. Yes, NBA will help place, man. And he can get traded there, anybody's up, you know, for draft, you know. So yes, so that is, you know, to watch spectating is pretty fun. I know it's kind of nerve-wracking, though, probably for Luka. Everybody in Dallas, LA, AD, everybody involved, I'm sure. They're spending right now.
And just as a player, underscore the transactional nature of this business.
It's always transactional. Players are to a different standard of loyalty and commitment to a program. But the organizations don't get held to that same standard from the outside world. You as media members and fans. And we all should be held to that same standard. Like, it's a transactional game. There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of business involved, too. So we shouldn't be too shocked by trades. We got moving to different teams. Coaches moving to different teams. It's just the nature of playing basketball and us making this much money involved, too. So it's pretty wild times for the NBA, especially around trade deadline time. I know everybody's gonna be watching their phone the next week. We got 5 days. I know everybody.
Said to have Luka and LeBron. But
yeah, like you got Luka, LeBron, Reeves. We got Kyrie, Anthony,
My phone just tweaked out and geeked out. I don't know what happened, but man, I'm finna we'll just watch some more of this coverage. And I'm finna we'll just watch some more. I'm finna watch. I was just watching that to see if the stream came back on. I'm finna. This motherfucker, man. Come on, bro. All right. Yeah, I'm finna get off this motherfucker. 'Cause my phone tripping. This shit keep glitching. But I'm finna watch some more coverage of this, man, and get some more info about this. Yeah, I might do a part 2 to this tomorrow once I kind of let this settle in and sleep on it. You know what I mean? And get some more info and formulate a few more opinions. You know what I mean? I might got a part 2 tomorrow. You know what I mean? Saga. So I'm finna dive into this shit, man. Snax on Sports. I'm gone. I just wanted to speak on it real quick a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gone. I'll be back with another one in a minute. Come on, man.